B Simone. First of all, I don't know who this bitch is. Okay, she's supposedly famous. I don't know what she's famous for. Do y'all know what she's famous for? Because she was at the Bet Awards doing something, and she got a podcast, and I don't know what this woman does. Reality TV, maybe? I don't know. But she always talking match her honey iced tea. The first time I heard of her, she was saying that Martin Luther the King wasn't nobody because he was messing around on Coretta Scott, and we shouldn't be revering him because he wasn't an ain't shit ninja. That's an upset. Then it was she don't like ninjas that work 9 to 5. She can't deal with a man that work 9 to 5. How dare you work 9 to 5? Okay. Now she on here crying because she allegedly don't have no money. Times is tough because she can't shop at Bloomingdale's. She gotta go to H&M. Anybody got any empathy or sympathy for her, child? Anybody, Bueller? Anybody, Bueller? Child, she looked like Tisha Campbell in this pose right here. Hopefully this freaking plays because this damn Instagram is acting crazy. So Hood Ratchet TV, B Simone gets a reality check after previously saying she wouldn't date a man with a 9 to 5 job. Let me know if you cannot hear this.
Just my finances, like the budgeting. You see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account, but just my finances, like the budgeting. You see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account, but just my.
All right. So all the coloreds swear they know what's going on here, right? So she's saying that she can't shop at Bloomingdale. She got to go to H&M, child, whatever. She don't have liquid. She changed it at the end saying liquid. So basically saying cash on hand and a checking account or something like that. Child, she changing that because she don't want people to know. In my opinion, things not working out well for her. But remember, we all live in the same economy. You know, some people just think that other people are wonderfully doing well just because they may have more money than them. But you never know. If you don't know how to manage money, you don't know how to keep money, you don't know how to budget money, you ain't going to have no money. It don't matter how much you get. Shout out to TLC and many other persons, including Toni Braxton, that have gone bankrupt many a time. This is amazing. Toni Braxton has done it twice, if I'm not mistaken, if not 3 times. Clearly, she didn't go talk to nobody. Clearly, she didn't go. This is amazing. Clearly, she didn't go talk to Dave Ramsey or Susie Orman or Melody Hobson to get some help, right? Anybody can have issues, right? Anybody can have issues, right? But if you don't know what you're doing with something and you don't find out the proper way to do it, you're never going to be successful over it, right? When May says more money, more problems, he's absolutely right. So she specifically, like Hiram just now said, right? Thank you, Hiram. Appreciate you. He said she could stop shopping. She's only talking about shopping. I don't know if they hear that. She's talking about doing something, like I said a few moments ago, you know, cutting back on shit that don't matter is probably the fastest way for you to save some fucking money, and you would have more liquid money. We're just gonna go ahead with her narrative. You would have more liquid money if you stop spending. Whatever the fuck it is she doing in Bloomingdale, I promise you, it's not a necessity. It's not a need. Like we've seen on so many TikToks, these people out here buying this, that, and the third, going to Gucci, Fucci, Poochie, Lucci, Starbucks, and every daggone place else, but then saying the gas is too high and the eggs is too high, and saying that it's not right, it's not fair, and it's all Donald Trump's fault, or it's all Joe Biden's fault, or it's whoever the hell else's fault, but theirs, because they don't know how to stop spending. That be the problem. But they don't hear that. All of a sudden they're picking up. She said, liquid.
Amazing.
You hear what she's saying? She's at fucking Bloomingdale's. She just came from the Bet Awards. She's sitting on the couch after coming from the Bet Awards. Now she over here trying to get some empathy and sympathy. And whoever said that this makeup job is horrible, I agree. I don't even wear makeup, and I can see this shit is shit. Shitty shit going on right here. So she probably paid somebody to do this shit. If you're going to spend every single bit of money that you get, then you ain't going to have no fucking money. Now, I'm not saying that woman is completely broke, but it clearly sounds like she's not good at her fucking finances. And I'm going to jump out on a limb real quick and say that she probably don't have nobody that's managing her shit for her. Because, child, this sounds half damn crazy. And then you add in what she said before about the 9-to-5 shit. I would never do what a man that work 9 to 5. I can't do what a man that work 9 to 5. Well, bitch, what if he work 11 to 7? Because that's a shift too. Child, what if, if you work at night, you get paid more? Do you think she knows that? If you work after 3 o'clock to 12, you get paid more. You think she know that? She ain't taking the Kiki route. That's for daggone sure, even though I call bullshit on Kiki. But let's just go along with that real quick. She ain't taking the Kiki route. You just go ahead and you want to have a man that's a good man and treat you right. And even if he comes to the table with something, we know damn well she ain't going to listen to no Tyler Perry where the man could just pay the light damn bill. We know that never going to fly with none of these bitches, right? But people listen to this woman, whoever the fuck she is. Did y'all tell me who the fuck this woman is? Who the hell is she? It's always some B Simone, B Simone, B Simone. Who the fuck is she that anybody really listen to her anyway? Is she an actress or something? What is she on Tubi? Is that where she does her shit at? Ain't never heard of this woman before, except for when she starts making stupid shit and she goes viral for it. Now she want to get on here and start. Listen to this. I can't shop in Bloomingdale's. I can't shop in Bloomingdale's. Colors love to be scammed. Colors love to be scammed. Thank you so much, Hiram. Thank you, Trent. He said, did you see her at church praying on people wearing a suit blazer and a mini skirt, legs out? Wrong as a $3 bill. She FOS to her bone. Should it be POS? I don't know what FOS is, but yes, I did see that. And it's all bullshit. Her whole thing, and I don't know her from a can of damn paint, but I did see that because allegedly she's of the Lord and everything, and yet child. Anyway, thank you so much. Wayne Lundy, thank you, boo. He says she also got online and told the world why she only washes up goodbye. Black people don't even do that. I know you effing lying. I know you effing lying. Black people don't even do that. Goodbye, sir. Wash up more. That's more liquid. But she out here buying clothes to be funkified in. Child, if she don't go to hell, shout out to CB the trucker in the building. I see you, boo. He said, Michon, at the end of the day, D wins. D always. Male OPP always wins. I agree with you. And these bitches be settling. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Shout out to the video on Reacts today about the bitches waiting for men in prison. Okay, make sure y'all go. That's your homework tonight. When we done, go watch that video. Shout out to Aisha with another 10. Thank you, boo. She said if you had that 9-to-5 man, he could be holding you up right now while you broke. You making too much sense, child. I don't know what is wrong with you today. But that makes too much daggone sense. They're not trying to hear none of that. Make life difficult. Get on the internet so you can get empathy and sympathy from a bunch of bitches that ain't got shit, ain't trying to get shit, won't have shit, and gonna sit up here and tell you how bad you are. All this listening to bitches on the internet, excuse me, for this alleged sisterhood that ain't no such a fucking thing. Then you end up like this. Then you out here looking for some empathy and sympathy. Ain't nobody got, well, let me rephrase. I ain't got no empathy and sympathy for you. Because if these bitches can't hear, I was at Bloomingdale's. Child, it ain't even like she said I was at Aldi. I was at Food Lion. And I had to go over to, what was that place we saw yesterday? Child, what was the name of that place that we saw yesterday in Bumfuck? I forget the name of that. Big Carl's supermarket or something, whatever the fuck it was called. Ain't like she said that because I got to go over here to shop because I ain't got enough money for food. for the baby, or I had to go, to the food bank. Bitches talking about from Bloomingdale's to H&M. Unnecessary bullshit. Unnecessary bullshit. You don't know. Oh, she tossed in a liquid. Now all of a sudden, y'all financial expert. Y'all don't be listening. Not y'all. You know what I'm saying. These bitches don't be listening. Thank you, Aisha. Gemini said, B Simone installed on Wild 'N Out with Nick Cannon. She been getting air time for stupid stuff. She got mommy issues. So she's famous from Wild 'N. Are you trying to tell me that she is famous for being on Wild 'N Out? That's what it is? That's her claim to fame? Child, these bitches will accept anything, child. These bitches will accept anything and anybody. And then these will be the role models for Generation Z. And then they be listening to these idiots and then don't even hear what people are really saying. The comprehension is not there for so many people. You might hear it, but you're not understanding and you're not listening to what it is that's being said. Clearly not. To be defending this bitch, because they are defending her. She just doesn't have it liquid. That means she's got it held up in assets. Y'all shut the fuck up. And I'm not saying she don't have any assets, but she basically saying that she broke. She ain't cutting back. How dare you come out on this internet and try to do that shit to those bitches, though. They don't know. No tease, apologies if I didn't get you. He said, cut back. What is that? Child, they don't know. They don't know. Anyway, so the funnier part, which is not funny, is that her friend that she does this podcast with had something to say on the same fucking episode. Okay. Let me go ahead and acknowledge Wayne Lundy with another 10. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you as always. Shout out to you and your wife. He said, as a strong independent, shout out to the strong independent men up in here, paying your own light bills. I don't need no ma'am. I think B Simone should join our military. 3 hots and a cot. I agree. Shout out to strong independent men up in here. Paying your own bills. Child, where they do that at? Because y'all ain't nothing but crust, dust, must, rust, ashy ass bums, and you're toxic. Let me not forget that part. So here's her friend. So I found her name is Shakana, I think, which is the name of Tiny's best friend, at least used to be. It says Shakana went through a hard season and she watched her best friend B Simone pour into other people. Let me know if you cannot hear this.
Say and think about how I feel as
this was the hardest season of my life this last year. And sometimes when the public perception is like being a best friend with a celebrity, everybody thinks that, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, when I tell you, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom, all this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like I love from that's my soul. And I can't get nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid. Because I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend somebody who has it, it's hard to digest because everybody around you, they're probably shocked that I'm even saying this right now. All this year.
In less than 12 months.
What? But I said all that to say, like, I don't even know what was it?
Just.
Child, you don't even know what you're talking about. So, first of all. So,
what were we going to say?
So I'm gonna play it again. So allegedly this girl right here is B Simone's best friend and they are on this podcast together, child, whatever it's called. Let's talk about it, something like that. And so while B Simone is over here talking about I had to leave Bloomingdale's to go to H&M, child, ain't even like she said Kmart. Oh yeah, Kmart don't exist. Ain't even like she said Walmart. Girl, go to hell. Her friend, who she sit next to when they do this podcast, clearly said that she was suffering so much that she had to get her car. She had to get her car repossessed. She had to apply for food stamps. She a single mama, moved back in with her parents. So she was running the gamut. And then she said, the Lord is taking me through. And I'm telling her right now, the Lord said, keep my name out your mouth. The Lord said, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Because truth is, I'm tired. And she says, and it's hard for me because I've seen you help other people. Girl, so your bestie sitting right next to you every night ain't helping you out. Not that I think that she should. Like, I got to be honest with you. I don't think that she should. If she helping other people, because I'm a firm believer in, I think that if I ask you for something, that means I owe you something. And I never want to owe nobody. It sounds bad enough, any other companies that I owe. I certainly don't want to be owing anybody that I have a relationship with. You know what I'm saying? So she's thinking, I guess B Simone was supposed to see what was going on with her, but it seems like she was hiding it from everyone. Oh, hiding it? You mean there's people out here that don't be telling the truth up on this internet? I know you effing lying. That never happens, child. That never happens. Whatever anybody says is the truth. Just like we just saw Kiki do her turnaround. We got to believe her, right? We believe what she say today, even though she said something different last week and something the week before, something different yet again. This is why people need to shut the fuck up. You can't keep up with the bullshit that you're talking about. And then you keep changing it and you go back and you change it, you're going back and you're looking crazy. But then y'all don't pay attention. Not y'all. People don't pay attention and they continue to listen to these people thinking they know what the fuck they talking about instead of going and finding shit out for your damn self. At least if you fuck around and find out on your own, you can blame yourself, even though you still should blame yourself regardless. But maybe if you go try to learn something, but I know that's racist of me to say, right? God forbid if you learn shit. You're awesome. That don't make no sense whatsoever. You're awesome. Let's listen to B Simone, whose claim to fame is wilding the fuck out. Wilding the fuck out. And this who y'all listening to? You might as well listen to Nick Cannon, him with kids all over the place, and allegedly he can't even remember all his kids' names. But there'd be another bitch willing to get up there with his ass to have another baby, all in the name of money. But we should believe Simone. She's all good. She got it all going on, right? Okay. Then I'm saying this makeup says a different story, and the story says a different story to me. But that's just me. Thank you, Trinidad. He says she pocket watching and now kicking her back in. She definitely pocket watching, but she don't need to be pocket watching. She need to figure it out for her daggone self. Child, if this podcast ain't making you the money that you need, bitch, get a 9 to 5 or find a nigga that's a 9 to fucking 5 so you can combine. You know, nobody said anything like that. Let's combine resources together, right? That's just crazy talk. That's just crazy talk, right? Child. Shout out to Frederick Howard in the building. Thank you, hon. He said seasons, journeys, and always healing. No hubris. Child. Always good to see you, boo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to No Teeth. Thank you, honey. He said blame Jesus and Jermaine. Always. Both Jesus and Jermaine said leave my name. Oh, both of the J's said leave my name out your effing mouth. I said it. Amazing. I'm just saying, but I said that. Shout out to Wayne Lundy with 5 memberships. Thank you so much, hon.
Couple of balls soon. We gonna hook you up. We gonna make sure you get that backstreet run. Yeah. You got a couple of kids. You don't have no job. Yeah. Don't worry about that little girl. That's my job. Yeah. Come in by your sex. I'm pants. What the what? What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. And that's on who? Mary had a little lamb. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Shout out to you, hun. Please, shout out to all the members, of course. But if you just got a membership from Your Excellence, sir, also known as Wayne Lundy, please make sure you thank him. Thank you so much, hun. Appreciate your support. Thank you for always being here. Always, always, always. Shout out to you. Always going to be Your Excellence, sir, to me. Appreciate your support. Shout out to No Teeth. Thank you, honey. Says she was also running after the baby, the rapper. Yes, I saw that too, because I've been looking at this shit all damn day long. She is full of sugar, honey, iced tea. And all you got to do is put in B Simone on TikTok and everything comes up. So I don't know what these people be doing. Whatever. Her friend, I don't get it. But that's, child, I don't understand. Get a job, bitch. No, let me not call her a bitch, but just get a real job. But you know, everybody want to be podcasters, influencers on social media. Yeah, I do that shit too. But you know what else I do? I fucking work 9 to 5. Okay, that's not crazy. That's not crazy. But this one right here on the screen is like, oh, not a 9 to 5, not a 9 to 5. Participate in your own demise. I'm not saying that she want a man and she need a man. I don't want a man. I don't need a man. I don't know what that bitch want. Okay. Except for the scene that I saw that she was effing the baby. Because really that's all they was doing based off of what I saw. But now this is where she's at. Allegedly. Because she's going to play like it's not a big deal. She's going to regret putting this information out here. From what I understand, people are giving her a hard time. But the stars, of course, are supporting her and say, you don't know. Because they know so much about finance. Shout out to Aisha with another 5. She said, God put you on food stamps. God always taking L's because you can't balance your checkbook. Exactly. It's always something like that, right? It's always, they always bring in the Lord at this point. But where was the Lord when you were over here making these crazy decisions, including when she was in the church, like Trent said, with basically nothing on underneath? Girl, I see you. With a TikTok search, I see you. Child, go fool somebody else. You ain't fooling me. But let's listen to her friend again. This is her best friend.
I mean, this was the hardest season of my life this last year. And sometimes when the public perception is like being a best friend with a celebrity, everybody thinks that, oh, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you.
Because that's the ignorance of the community to think that somebody over here is making money. And just because they have a friend, that means that this person is responsible for giving this woman money or whoever money. That's not how that works. And if that's what you're doing, you end up like MC Hammer, because he was giving all his money out and he went broke. But you know, do what you want, colors, okay? Can't imagine why shit don't ever fucking change.
You got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, when I tell you, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom, all this happened to me this past.
Child, where your baby daddy at? Where your baby daddy at? You know you're not allowed to ask those questions, right?
Past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people.
See, she says that she's trying not to have resentment towards her, even though, like Reaper said, I think she does. But here's the thing. From what I'm understanding, she did not tell this lady that she did not tell B Simone that she was going through all this. Okay, so I don't know how she thought she was supposed to osmose that. And I guess I'm taking her for B Simone. I don't know how she thought she was supposed to osmose. Well,
this is amazing.
I don't know how Shakana thought that B Simone was supposed to osmosely know what the fuck she was going through and just be like, girl, let me give you some money. But guess what? That ain't the answer either. Because let me use my daddy as an example, a man who is a high value man and still got more money than he know what to do with. People always go to him to ask him for money, not I. He will just give it to me. If you give it to me, that's fine. I don't ask for anything, because if I should need help, I'm going to wait until I need help and not just be like some bitch who just want money just because I know you have it. You know what I'm saying? So people will always ask him for money. They've been asking him for money forever, right? And he's so kind that he gives it, right? He'll give it because he's, you know, just that type of person. And I just be sitting there like, child, it couldn't be me. Fuck him. Like, what is the plan? Like when someone would ask for rent, so what's the plan next month? If you got to give them rent this month, what's the plan next month? Giving people shit like money is not necessarily the solution. You know what the solution is? What do y'all say about the if you teach a man to fish, he'll eat forever? Let me teach you about how to do fucking finance. No, you're a white supremacist talking points, child. Not a problem. I can be that. And you still gonna be on this fucking TikTok looking like a fucking idiot, listening to people that don't know shit about shit, but you're gonna listen to them just because they a black woman, allegedly. And because they sound like, I guess because they say it with conviction that they know what they're talking about and don't know shit. So B Simone didn't know, allegedly, based off of what I've seen, didn't know that that girl was going through it. So how good of friends are they at the end of the day? Or maybe she's just like, child, I'm going to go ahead and go through it because I can't be going and asking somebody else because it's my responsibility as the mother of this kid and as an adult, and I got to figure it the fuck out. She went right to her home with her family. That's where you should have went. You should have went with your mama and your daddy and went and got them benefits or whatever the fuck it is that you did. I guess you had to get that car out because it probably was a payment of $1,500 that you couldn't afford because you wanted to sit on here allegedly and be on a podcast. Girl, you better have been going looking for a fucking job. They laying off somebody else today. I forget who it was. Laid off all these people last night or something like that. Shit ain't easy for none of us. I don't care what nobody says. Think what the fuck you want. But if you think that you still want to live today in 2025, like maybe you were in 2019 and 2018, and think that everything is going to be everything, the odds are that's not what it's going to be. But just keep on doing what you do, right? So that girl, I guess, wasn't able to get on the good foot like B Simone is, if that's a thing, because it's not sounding like either one of them might be doing that great. Allegedly, okay? It's not B Simone's responsibility to take care of her, okay? It's her responsibility as an adult to figure it the fuck out. So there's a lot of people that's saying she won't even help her friend. She won't even help her friend. One, she didn't know. And two, it is not her job nor her responsibility. I don't know if B Simone got kids. I don't know what her life is. She got her own fucking issues. And while she out here, allegedly, while she out here giving money to this person, trying to support this person, going to church with no clothes on, she clearly ain't got a grasp of what's going on with her either. So she probably really can't do it at the end of the day. But child, what the hell do I know? Shout out to Aisha. I think I read that. God put you on food stamps. Oh, yeah, I did. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you. Shout out to RBN. Thank you, honey. Said my sister last month asked me for $900 for her rent. Child, you always got something going on, child. I need to interview you for real. But the month before she bought her ABCDEFG 4-time baby mama girlfriend a damn Ford. Goodbye. And got pissed when I told her to go. Oh my God. Yo, so allegedly, I'm going to go ahead and assume that RBN is probably one of the more successful people in his family. And this is the other thing, that when people come and be asking people for money, because child, people don't come to me. They go to Mr. Messy asking for to borrow money. And I just be like, child, whatever. But they know who to come to, allegedly, for the people that have money. No. I definitely wouldn't be giving nobody money for rent. I suggest you not tell me what you need the money for, even though I'm going to ask. Even though I'm not going to ask, because I'm not letting anybody borrow money. Child, I won't even let my kids borrow money. If I let them borrow money, I might as well. Y'all already know the one owe me $250. She ain't getting shit from me. Nothing. She lucky I babysat yesterday. Shit. But no, you're not learning any lessons if someone gives you shit, which is why on Beg Talk over there on TikTok, where they low-key begging for money and people are giving it to them, where is the incentive to change your habits and do what needs to be done to sustain your life with you and your kids, usually moving forward? Just keep coming to the internet, child. We'll sit and we'll watch it. And that's why I can't have no empathy or sympathy for none of these people, which is why they come back at Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter and back to school, the end of school, the summertime, all that shit. When do you give back to someone else instead of always asking and expecting something for someone else? I tell you what, y'all can go to hell. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Hold on a second. Sorry, boo. He said, I missed this one. Thank you, RBN. He said, I promise I don't know who either of these women are. Why should I? Child, only because they told me, do I know? I don't know these people either, child. I don't know these people either. Child, yes, absolutely he does. Absolutely he does. They always go to him, child. I'm telling you, because you already know I'm not going to be able to do it. You got on my face. No. I'll take you out to dinner, a lunch or something. That's all I got for you. Anyway, we don't need to listen to her no more. I'm moving on, child. Let me get to this video.